Woo! Alright, finally. Jeez. So, hey guys. Sorry I'm late. I actually just got done streaming and Arb told me in chat there's no commentary for this, so I decided to volunteer and commentate it. So, SHM is leaving TTC, the second level of the game. In TTC, you saw a lot of flying sections. Those are a lot harder than they sound, than they look. Oh, Phantessma is kind of in trouble here. She is really low on health. We do want to death warp at the end of this level, like you just saw SHM do, but we don't want to die yet. And being at 1 health there is scary, but luckily she got a health, so that's good. Hang on, I don't have Twitch chat. There we go. So SHM went to that culvert area to get that warp pot that will be used at the end of the run with Quick Clock Wood. We'll see that much later. Phantessma doing the last jiggy of TTC, Treasure Trove Cove. Alright, now I'm in Twitch chat. How are you guys today? How have you guys been enjoying the stream? Do you guys have any questions about, like, the beginning of the run, like Mumbos and TTC, since there's no commentary for that? Phantessma gets a death warp, that's nice. And SHM going through kind of a boring section of the run, really. There's gonna be a lot of swimming in this level, of course, because it's the water level of the game. Clanker's Cavern. Hey, Math Girl. Tell me all about Mumbos. Okay. So at the beginning of Mumbos, hang on. Turning off the light, because it's hot in here. Alright, so at the beginning of Mumbos, you saw they both had all the moves. That's because of a glitch called Furnace Fun moves that they set up at the beginning of before the run. Basically, they just got game over on a file that had Furnace Fun and all the moves learned except for eggs, red and gold feathers. So that's how they got all the jiggies and all the stuff without talking to bottles at all. And the rest was pretty self-explanatory, I think. Termite skips, he just used slope abuse glitch, which is if you jump away from a slope, so steep slope, so that your shadow isn't touching it anymore, the game will reset the timer that it uses on steep slopes, and you can just stay on it. Yes, Banjo-Kazooie sucks. That's all you need to know. That's all. I'm done commentary. That's all you need to know. Phantessma gets a jump too. That's good. I actually wasn't paying attention. I don't know if SHM got it or not, but yeah, pretty much what Full Metal said. So, can you guys hear me all right? Is my mic loud enough? Because I know I've had issues with a quiet mic in the past. Just tell me if I need to raise it a little bit. So SHM didn't quite make the cycle here. You're like all during that first swimming section of the level, the first 3 or 4 minutes of this level, you're on like a cycle. Well, this whole level basically is a cycle while you're outside of Clanker. First was that tooth cycle. SHM had to wait for that tooth a little bit. If you do it perfectly, you won't have to wait for that tooth at all to shoot the eggs at the tooth and enter. The second cycle is the bolt cycle, which I'll explain when we get there. It's good? Okay. SHM doing rings. I can't remember. I think an ideal rings time is 22. So we'll see what time he gets. And Phantessma is down here, freeing Clanker. That section can be really scary. As you can see, she's at 1 air, so it can be kind of scary. SHM gets a 20, not too bad. I usually get like 16s. Alright, so SHM is going into the second cycle of the level, which is this bolt cycle. If he does everything in this outside section, like ideally, then when he eventually wants to re-enter Clanker at that bolt. And of course you have to wait for a bolt to go up so he can enter it. So if he gets a perfect cycle, he won't have to wait at all for the bolt. The bolt will be up when he gets there and re-enters Clanker. And that sucks. He missed that jump. He can jump from that pipe all the way to this pole, but he missed it. It's a really precise jump. I'll even go for it. It's scary. Who's Mike? I don't know. Mike and Ike. Phantessma doesn't get the tooth cycles. See, the tooth is underwater, so she has to wait to shoot the eggs. Because you can't shoot eggs underwater. And SHM gets a really kind of precise backflip. If you backflip at exactly the right time, you'll like slide and collect the honeycomb and then do a backflip kind of like in the air and then land back up on top of that thing. So he could jump to those notes under another Jiggy we're gonna get in a little bit. So he doesn't have to get them later. So right now SHM is jumping a Talon Trot through those alcoves. That's a lot harder than it looks, trust me. And like I was explaining earlier, the bolt cycle, he didn't make it, so he took the time to grab notes. And these blades here can be kind of scary. You kind of have to like maneuver around them a little bit, like you have to go side to side like he was doing. The one in the gold feather room is kind of more consistent with how you get through it. Phantessma gets a 19 rings, not too bad. So, like I was explaining in the beginning of the commentary, they did a glitch called FFM to get all the moves, but they didn't actually get all the moves, they just got everything but eggs, red feathers, and gold feathers. You saw them get eggs and red feathers. Well, there's no commentary, but he just got gold feathers there. And see how it was more consistent to avoid the blades there. He just walked in a straight line on the right side. And of him, he didn't even get touched. Yeah, what Hag said. It really varies, especially in the group stage. 230, yeah, is a pretty good average. In the group stage, I'd say like 220-ish is a average. So that's probably something you've noticed. You guys have noticed. If you pick up a Jiggy in the water, it doesn't do the animation. Also, if you pick up a Jiggy while flying, it doesn't do the animation. So we try to pick up most of the Jiggies we can while in flight or swimming. Jumping up this Clanker's tail is really annoying. It's really easy to just jump off. Oh, Phantessma's having trouble with this backflip here. Oh, she misses it. Oh, that's bad. She misses the honeycomb. So she has to go all the way back up there. She has to like go to Clanker's fin and go all the way back up there. That's like a 20-30 second time loss. How unfortunate. Yes, sub 220 is when it really starts to get harder to PB. There we go, Phantessma gets back foot. So, you just saw SHM there. He pooped eggs to kill the last snippet. think that's what they're called, snippets. And he tried to jump into the Jiggy during the cutscene. If you're fast enough, you can land on a Jiggy during the cutscene. And it's faster to get the animation over with during the cutscene. Obviously, because you're kind of killing two birds with one stone there. But he didn't quite make it to the Jiggy. That's a really tight Jiggy to make, though. That's really difficult. So SHM got the 10th Jiggy underwater. It's really good if you can get the 10th Jiggy underwater or during flight, because the 10th Jiggy animation is a little bit longer, because like Banjo does like his normal dance and Kazooie eats the Jiggy, and then for the 10th Jiggy, since he got all the Jiggies, he like does another celebratory dance. It's slow. So this last swim of Clankers is pretty tight. Not that tight. As you can see, he's waiting there a couple seconds, but you want to drown at that honeycomb, because it's a lot faster than walking to the end of the level. Especially since the exit pad is like in a pipe. That'd be really slow. Is it 5:39 Eastern Time? Yes. PM. SHM opts out of talking to Brentilda. In races, it's actually a good thing to talk to Brentilda, because Brentilda gives you 3 answers to 3 of the grunty questions in the Furnace Fun board, which we'll touch base on at the end of the run. But basically, like, Grunty asks questions about herself, and Brentilda gives you 3 answers to 3 of the questions. And then you can punch that into something called a Furnace Fun calculator, which is something, I don't know who created it, I'm sorry, but someone in the Banjo community created it, and it basically determines like what pattern of grunty questions you have, so you have less of a chance of getting them wrong during a speed run. Because if you get too many questions wrong in Furnace Fun, you could die. And dying before the end is obviously bad. SHM making his way in the lair, opening a 180 note door. It's gonna be entering a pretty crappy level, in my opinion, Bubble Gloop Swamp. Just ask any runner. I don't think I know any runners that like this level. If there is a runner that likes this level, please prove me wrong. But I don't like it. It's possible to die after the end. If you try hard enough, anything's possible. That's all I'll say. Phantessma has a little bit of trouble making it up to the pipe. I can never do it anyway. I don't even bother doing that shit. I just kill them with ground pounds. Or I don't know what the ground pound's called. So SHM goes ahead and opens up the 5th world. Well, in a casual playthrough, it's really the 7th level in a speedrun. For ZZ Peak, because it's right behind Bubble Gloop, and this is the most convenient time to open it. He also gets the Honey Hive, because we're going to take a lot of damage in the beginning of this level. So if you're swag enough, you can snipe that Croctus. But yes, that's what they're called, Croctus. In the mouth, and you'll spawn another Croctus. And that's basically determines the route for this level, those Croctuses. So this is why SHM got that Honey Hive in the beginning, because it's going to be taking a lot of damage here, because it's a lot faster to just go through the swamp and take damage than to ride that little leaf boat thing. Although that is the backup if you are low on health. Oh, I haven't said this yet, but the reason you take damage in the swamp is because there's the piranha fish. You can't see it because of N64 limitations, but just use your imagination, and piranhas are biting Banjo's feet. That's why he gets hurt. So this Jiggy is annoying. You have to. You're on a time limit, but of course, since we're speedrunners, the time limit doesn't mean anything because we're going fast anyway. But he has to do all of this stuff and not fall on this very narrow path and get all the notes. Preferably without falling, because if he falls in the wrong spot, he could land in the swamp and possibly die. This last section is the most rough, it's the most narrow. Okay, he makes it. 17 seconds spare, nice. So, if he saw him pick up that Jiggy, when he picked up that Jiggy, he canceled Talon Trot. That's just a like very minor time save. Like if you walk into a Jiggy and Talon Trot, it like Banjo kind of stops for a second and then picks up the Jiggy. But if you cancel Talon Trot, he just picks up Jiggy right away. Oh, he doesn't do hot jumps. No, I don't do them either, so I can't complain. So, for these Mott Huts, I don't know if Phantessma's gonna do it. I'm not sure how she does this level, but you can actually go in Talon Trot and then jump to the next platform without hitting these huts. Of course, you have to hit the last one because the Jiggy's inside of it, but you can just, and you have to hit the witch switch too, obviously. But you can just jump without breaking the huts if you are good. And he does a little cutscene skip there where he kind of kills two birds with one stone again and starts to crock this cutscene. Well, then which cutscene is playing? Commentator, but dude, will you be my prom date? Oh my god, this is so sudden. I've never been asked out before, guys. What should I say? Sure. I'll be your prom date. I'd ship it. Killing birds isn't nice. Yeah, well, honestly, let's kill bears, because Kazooie's more useful in this run. Let's be honest. I mean, just look at the gameplay. She's doing all the work. Look, she in Talon Trot, she's just carrying this massive bear around. Like, who even asked for Banjo to be in this game? I mean, seriously, come on. Yep. Skip prom and play more video games. That's actually what I did this year. I'm only a junior though. I might go my senior year. Not too sure. So SHM is pounding the turtle's feet because we need to do that to get inside of him. Maybe we're killing turtles. It's killing two turtles with one stone. We're killing a lot of animals. I hope PETA isn't watching. Hopefully PETA doesn't watch Twitch streams. Although I don't know, since there is a bear and a bird on the screen, they might be patrolling just to be sure. Oh, Phantessma's a little low in health. She's at 1 health. What's she gonna do? Okay, she's climbing up this pole and jumping for a safety strat. Okay. So SHM is doing the minigame inside the turtle. I can't think of his name right now. It's not Tip Top. Tip Top is the green turtle inside the conductor. And he's playing a mini game where you have to watch. You have to watch the order of which these turtles sing, and then you have to ground pound them in that order. Most runners, including me, just type in chat the order because we're lazy. Skip down prom to play games and go to prom party. Maybe. Tank Top, thank you. What's up, SSBM? Free ticket to getting lucky. Maybe. Depends on the type of women that go to your high school, I guess. So SHM is on the last round of the turtle game. This is very interesting. Very interesting part of the run. Just wait till you guys see Vile. Oh, but goodness. Oh, that turtle, that red turtle didn't want to cooperate there. Worst turtles I've ever seen. I'd say that was actually a pretty good game. Oh, Phantessma actually does do hot jumps, as you can see here. Maybe she knew SHM didn't do it, so she felt bad, so she thought you guys would like to see it, so... Yeah, you can just jump without breaking the huts. SHM hasn't collected that Jiggy. Oh, I think I know what he's gonna do. Normally I collect that Jiggy where he killed all the Flibbits with gold feathers. You know, remember that Jiggy a while back? Normally... You can either get that during the cutscene, if you land on it during the cutscene, or you can get it as a crocodile, which skips the animation. If you get a Jiggy with any transformation in the game, it skips the cutscene. RNG manipulation ever conceived? Well, you never know. Depends on what you do in your spare time, Keppa. And SHM is opting to take damage in the swamp maze instead of waiting boots, because waiting boots are very slow if you haven't noticed. Oh god, he's at 1 health. Is he gonna die? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. There's an RNG manip called bring a large bottle of vodka. Well, that's not legal if you're in high school like me, or like high school prom. Because according to America, you have to be 21 to drink. Sadly. At least in public. So now he's the crocodile. He's gonna go inside the green crocodile that you just saw Phantessma walk by. He's gonna go inside of his nose. Oh man, that was actually kind of close. He almost died to that mosquito. I hate that mosquito. Press 1 in chat if you hate that mosquito. I better see a lot of ones. I cup and hag not legal. We will be very soon, sooner than you know it, Lazy. Alright, so SHM is playing the first round of Vile. And Phantessma is heading towards that turtle minigame, so we're basically gonna have a minute of like boring stuff. So Vile, you have to eat more Grumblies, Grumblies and Yumblies, I think they're called. I think the yellow ones are Grumblies and red ones are Yumblies. I'm not completely sure. I don't memorize the names of things, but you have to eat more than he does. That's all you have to do. There's a counter at the top of the screen. It's pretty self-explanatory. If SHM does happen to lose, Vile will try and bite you, and if SHM doesn't get out the crocodile in time, he will die, and he will have to get every single note again. That'll be very, very bad for him. Can't watch Mr. Vile without Dick is Con singing in your head. I know. I only memorized like the first phrase of that song. I haven't heard it that many times, so. Drinking is fun. Drinking a lot isn't. That's the PSA of the day right there, folks. Vile chases you even outside the crocodile. Last time I saw Retro fail it, and during this tournament he didn't. Like when Retro got outside of the crocodile, Vile wasn't there. He just had to start all 3 rounds again. Sing it. I wonder if I could Google the lyrics. SHM moving to round 3. Phantessma just got done the turtle choir. I'll honestly be surprised if I actually find this. Dick is con Mr. Vile. There it is. I don't think. All I found was a clip of him singing it. So if you want me to sing it, probably it's not gonna happen. SHM's looking pretty good. I doubt if he'll lose. Second part. What's the difference between the rounds? So round 1 is just red colors, Grumblies, and you just have to eat more than him. Round 2, there's red and yellow, but the yellow ones aren't ripe yet, so you have to avoid the yellow and eat the red and eat more than he does. And then third round, as you just saw, it like at the top of the screen, it like flips back and forth between red and yellow, and you have to eat more than he does. It flips every 10 seconds. Luckily, SHM didn't die. And yes, he did get that Jiggy as the crocodile. Good choice because it skips a dance. All 100 notes. Where's the mosquito? There it is. Mosquito's actually useful for once in its life. And SHM's out of there. Now here's where the run gets interesting. Gobies. Gobies is very interesting, as you'll see. Phantessma making her way to Mr. Vile. SHM in the next layer section. So normally you'd have to go into the next room in the layer and then use a shock spring pad to go into like a pot and then fall through that way. But as you just saw, you can just shock spring up to her hand and then jump in that way. It's a lot faster. Speed gaming, obviously one look out for. SHM could die. He's just getting to the hard levels now, so. SHM could very well die, but so could Phantessma. In my race with Phantessma, she unfortunately died 4 times in the round. So anything could happen. SHM could die. SecretHumorMan, that's just what I call SecretHumorMan. SHM. And Phantessma could die. Anyone could die. Anyone, literally anyone in the entire world could die. Isn't that scary? If someone dies without collecting all 100 notes first, they have to collect every single note in the level again. Yeah, what Insane said. They can't heal because they're dead. Everyone will die if they die in the game. So you better hope They're having a good day. Unless I missed a death in Mumbo's or TTC, but if I missed a death in Mumbo's, I'm not sure how I feel about that. So SHM going ahead, and unfortunately, and later in the game, the puzzles start getting further away from the actual levels, so we had to go take a little detour there. It's gonna take a major detour for the next level as well, Mad Monster Mansion. Ain't no fairies in BK, that's true. There is Game Shark cheats though. The Jiggy save, yeah. If you're worried about losing your notes, be a noob and run on Xbox. Sorry, Pixel and Shadowworm. So HHM starting Gobies. You can do the strat where you jump on the same ring all 6 times, 5 or 6 times, I'm not quite sure, I think it's 6. And then that gives you the Jiggy instead of just flying through them. It's faster. Just do it throughout the level. An annoyance to both casuals and speedrunners, yeah. Speedrunners especially, because they do so many attempts and then they just end up making one mistake and dying. So SHM is going to attempt to... No, he is... I'm sorry. False alarm, I thought our runners were good. No, I'm just kidding. So, you can do a clip there in the quicksand where you like beak barge to the side barge into go B at a specific angle, and it actually clips you through, and you can skip climbing up to his nose and shooting the eggs. Phantessma also going for the Jiggy and with Crocodile. I have to start doing that unless I get it during the cutscene. I usually just get it during the cutscene. I don't know, I'm bad. How much time do you estimate before one of them completes the game? I'd say an hour and a half-ish. Yeah, an hour and a half for SHM. As for Phantessma, probably another 2 hours or so. SHM's PB is 218 or 217. Sorry in advance, SHM. And Phantessma's PB is 2 hours 57 minutes. So SHM going for that ring strat again. If you put the camera towards you, it makes it so the ring doesn't spawn until you get to that spot. So you can jump through the ring as it's rising. Not much to talk about really. Phantessma's going through the layer section, and the stuff that SHM's doing is pretty self-explanatory. So those pharaoh heads at the moat, there's 3 of them, you have to shoot 3 eggs into each of their mouths. And that rises a pyramid which has a maze in it. And then he went off to the side and got Jinjo in the back of this pyramid, and now he's doing a matching puzzle. You'll be surprised, Crab. Like, of course there have been deaths in this tournament, but not a whole lot, really. And yes, it is faster to collect these notes on the corners as you're doing the matching game. He's out for blood. They all are. Lazy. They all are. I wasn't paying attention. What did Phantessma get for a bubble loop time? I don't know. So SHM making his way to the second pharaoh head. It gets harder, like the pharaoh heads start moving faster, and the cactus platform starts getting smaller. You'll see at the third pharaoh head, especially the cactus platform is like almost not even there. And each time it raises the pyramid a little bit. And then he uses it, and he uses the flight pads at the bottom of the moat to go through this ring again. Oh, he actually got a good RNG. Is he just gonna fly through it? Oh, okay. Oh no, he has to do grabba. Never mind. So normally to get this Jiggy from the mummy hand, you would have to get running shoes and run up to him, but you can just get it with a big bump. Since we had FFM at the beginning, we had big bomb already. Oh, he got a nice trick there. Normally when you big bomb that target, Banjo like bounces back a little bit, but he didn't there. It's neat. So pooping eggs into this thing is actually a lot harder than SHM made it look up to be. One time I lost a run because I ran out of eggs there. It's rough. No. It's a hard knock life for us Banjo runners. You don't understand our struggles. Trust me, you don't. SHM going for another ring. And yes, it still counts as different rings, even though it looks like he's just going through the same one over and over again. So see the third pharaoh head, it's a lot closer, so it's a lot harder to adjust your aim and move faster, and the cactus platform's really small. And this time he uses the oh, that was bad. That was a back big bone. I said chum there. But well, it wasn't too bad. At least he was close. He used the second flight pad there. Oh. Oh man. Oh. Oh man. What's he gonna do? Okay, he's going for the honey. Good. But these bees can attack him. Okay, good. He didn't get hit. Did she just get gobies or she died? No, Phantessma just got into gobies. Oh, wow. I wasn't paying attention. 10 out of 10 commentary here. So Phantessma showed us a gobi clip. As you saw, she big barged against the side and clipped right in there. Not the bees. I hate bees. I actually lost a run to that. I was at 1 health there too, so I wanted to get a honeycomb, but the bees got me first. Ever since then, nothing has been the same. So SHM making his way around this pyramid, getting the notes along the way, because it's fast. We like to go fast here. This Twitch channel is named Speed Gaming after all. Oh, Phantessma misses the ring. Oh well, she can jump to it if she wants. So jigging this pyramid is gonna fill the moat with water. We want to do this after we're done using the flight pads, because the only flight pad in the level otherwise is back on top of the Sphinx, which is really slow to go to every time. Nice voice crack. That's what you get when a high schooler does commentary. Anyway, so now the moat is filled with water, which will be useful because there's actually notes in the Mumbo token and the Jinjo at the bottom of the moat that we need water to swim through. What you got? Don't make fun of me, guys. I'm going through puberty. SecretHumorMan making his way into that pyramid, and I raise by shooting the 3 pharaoh heads. He's gonna attempt to do a skip here. If you Jump on, yeah, if you jump on that yellow part of the wall, you can get another jump if you're fast enough, and then jump on top of the maze and complete it in like 10 seconds. Stibbity Bobo between the versus the winner of this competition. Stibbity Bobo is actually in this competition. So, I mean, if you want to see him do PB attempts, I'm sure he's gonna be streaming in the next couple of days. I don't know. I think he was streaming today. I'm not sure. So I'm going into that mode to get the notes. Jinjo and Mambo token. Phantessma doing the matching game. What the hell is SHM smoking? Why did he ground pound there? I don't know. What they mean between him and himself, because Stiv is in, yeah, Stiv's in the tournament, so, I mean, I'm not saying Stiv's gonna win, but I'm saying he has a pretty good chance. So if Stivity Bobo is gonna go to the winner of this competition, which I mean is probably gonna happen for the final round, if Stivity Bobo has a good line of runs in the tournament, well better than everyone else, then the second place will go against Stivity. I guess. I'm not sure. We'll see. Anyone? Yeah, like I said, yeah, anyone can win in a tournament. I was saying, Stivity Bobo is pretty consistent sometimes. But anything, literally anything could happen in the tournament. Obviously, I'm rooting for my boy Orb, but I don't know. We'll see how he does. Yeah, Steve got like a 215 round 1 or 2, I think, because he died in winter. So SHM leaving Gobi's Valley. And remember when I said the puzzle for the next level, Mad Monster Mansion, is really out of the way? He's gonna go do that now. He's gonna poop eggs into that nest, that web, so that later he can use as a flight pad after Freeze Easy Peak. Think of buying another copy of BK. Don't save yourself the trouble. Or at least don't run it. Save yourself before it happens. Well, I mean, technically you could call any level in this game hell, but I saw Gobi's because it's a desert and it's hot. Estimated time for SecretHumorMan probably around 2.5 hours. Phantessma probably more like 3 hours. I don't know if either of them are ahead or behind their PBs, but because obviously I'm the commentator, I have to watch the stream. So yeah, the Mad Monster Mansion puzzle's really far away from the level, but it's something we have to do. It's like a 2-minute detour. We do get a Mumbo token out of it though. Oh nice! Phantessma gets that Jiggy in flight. That's harder than it looks. Because he lands so close to the Jiggy. Or you're so close to Jiggy when you peak bomb that rock. That sometimes you grab the Jiggy during the cutscene and then it just cancels your flight altogether. When's hey 1K? I'd say like 20 minutes from now for SHM. 20-30 minutes. There are two participants allowed to look at each other's stream to see how far ahead behind the others. So the two participants are streaming separately, so I doubt they can see their time, each other's screens. I mean, talking from experience, I know when doing my attempts, I couldn't see any of my opponents during the tournament. So SHM, unlocking that warp pot where, so spoiler alert, after MMM, or Mad Monster Mansion, we're gonna go to a room as the pumpkin and we're gonna hit a water switch, and then after that we're gonna reset the console. We're just gonna use that warp pot to warp back. Assuming times in 2017. If you assume anything in 2017, you're a terrible person, okay? So we're all terrible people. I am absolutely triggered. Find someone else to do commentary, Cap. Am I having a stroke? I don't think I am. Why? Who's winning? SecretHumorMan is winning by quite a bit. I'd say like 10 minutes. I assume your gender is a razor blade. Wow. How dare you. So SHM going into the mansion. There's not much to see here, talk about here really. It's pretty self-explanatory. Just going to the cellar, getting everything. We're not terrible people. Horses are terrible people. In Breath of the Wild they are, because they're really hard to tame. Especially unless you're a cheater and use Amiibo, and then you just have a Pono. And I hope you enjoy it, Pono, you dirty scumbag, if you use Amiibo. So, SHM is breaking all those windows on the first floor of the mansion because we need to go into both of those windows as a pumpkin later on. How long a 100% Breath of the Wild would take? Hashtag shameless promotion, but I'm actually learning that as a side project. The route's 78 pages long and the world record is 38 hours long. So it's going to take me a little bit to learn, but eventually I want to do a run or two of that. But that'll be way in the future because I need time to learn. So SHM just going to rooms of the mansion, getting notes and Jinjo somewhere. A couple Jinjos. And then he went through the chimney to inside the mansion to get this. A few notes, a Mumbo token, and the Jiggy from the sleeping ghost. Does that round include all 800 Korok seeds? No, it includes all 900 Korok seeds. I don't know what type of DLC you have that have 800, but my version of the game has 900. Kappa. Bottom Kaido's 100% is about 400 hours. Yeah, we won't talk about that here. It's okay, man. We like to have fun here. We take those around here. So SHM making his way through the hedge maze, and then he's gonna do a kind of a tricky jump on top of that honey hive to get on top of the maze, and then go over the brambles. Just a quicker way to get to this church area, gravestone. We're just gonna see the FU pots. I don't know if I can swear on here or not, so I said F. I'm assuming I can't. But hey, assuming in 17 is bad anyway, so I'm sorry. I personally apologize for assuming something. Oh, Phantessma. What's Phantessma doing? Does she know she can just use gold feathers? God, commentating two things at once is tricky. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, she's using wading boots. Okay. So SHM does a jump on top of Mumbo's skull to get to those notes quicker. It's faster, trust me. And then he goes, gets a Mumbo token, and then goes to this minigame. Well, here's watching the Mr. Rogers marathon. Well, I hope if you're here, you're watching this, but I'm sorry if my commentary turned you off. This is my first time commentating. Hopefully not my last, but I don't know. Here, nice spelling, Hag. That's Canadian education for you. So SHM leaves, goes on top for some notes. Failing. Commentary's good, thank you, Frigid. I try my best. Thank you, Fiesel, for letting me on such a short notice commentate. Originally, no one was doing commentary, and I had to stop my stream. It wasn't going good anyway, so I just stopped it and started commentating. So SHM does something similar to what he hopefully did in Mumbo's Mountain, where he jumps into the water and then flutters to pick up the Jiggy and skip the animation. I don't know, can you guys tell me if they got that or not? Enjoy my teenage years. I'm only 17. I still got a few of them left. Thank you, Fiesel. Yeah, pretty much lazy. That's why I jumped on commentary. Gary Oak with the truth. So SHM going into the church by hitting a switch and using running shoes. And being fast. And then he's gonna play this minigame with Mozan, since Mozan is probably slowest thing in this game. He's slower than my grandmother and she's dead. So we just have like a screenshot of the order, but I don't know if SHM has memorized it by now. I know I haven't, because F memorizing that. And then if you know the order, you can just go ahead and do it. Phantessma is just doing that boring swimming section. And before Mozan is my dead grandmother. Granny? Is that you? I miss you. You never played piano when you were alive. You never played any instrument. I'm glad you have so much free time in heaven, hopefully, that you learned an instrument. I'm proud of you, Granny. Hey Hag, I'm doing the best I can. I don't think I can swear on this channel. If I could, that'd make the commentary 10 times more interesting, though. Take that, Granny. That's what you get for not being in my life. So SHM is going to the top of the mansion with a flight pad and then hitting this witch switch. And then using a ground pound so he doesn't take fall damage to fall all the way down. I wish I was that smart. Because yesterday in my tournament match with Phantessma, I died there because I fluttered and it dropped my A input. Think a Banjo-Kazooie 100% race would be interesting. Yeah. Those don't happen very often. I don't even think those happen. Was Laden was swearing? Layden? Oh. I'm bad at reading. Pay 1K if you say the special word when you commentate. Ratatouille's too long. That's kind of true, SHM. Well, for a tournament, it would be. But I think he meant like just like a race, right? Just like a single time race. Oh, by the way, SHM just typed in chat. I hope that doesn't mean anything bad happened. Oh, Phantessma's having a little trouble on the roofs here. That's understandable, though. Sometimes it's hard once if you leave town trot, because you just slide off the roofs because it's slippery slope. So that's why SHM and Phantessma break the windows on the first level, because you need to go in both of them as a pumpkin. One is for honeycomb and another one is for Jiggy and a mumbo token and a skeleton in your face. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. I suck at singing. I hope I never do that again. I should just shut up. Commentate. So that mumbo token SHM just picked up, if that's actually a special mumbo token, because if you pick a mumbo token somewhere else in the level, I can't remember which one it is. I think it's the one in the sink, but don't quote me on that. But if you pick another mumbo token to level up, that mumbo token will exist. So like if you pick one up, the other one disappears. Sort of like that. Tessa's PB is like 250 or whatever. So she got the right to shatter that PB. If she keeps it up, yeah. But I don't know how good her end game is. Yeah, so far Phantessma's only like 10-15 minutes behind SHM, and SHM's gonna get like a 220 or 230. So she's on pace for like a 230, 240. Which is below my PB, which means I should just get off my posterior and do runs. But nope, I had to commentate this. We'll wish Phantessma the best of luck. So now SHM is doing that section I spoiled earlier, where he goes back as a pumpkin, enters a building, transforms back in Banjo, and ground pounds a water switch. And then after this, he's gonna reset his console, and then get a witch switch Jiggy, Clanker's witch switch Jiggy, and then use that warp pot. Use that section he shot eggs at the web at to use a warp pod back to that area. Wow, words are hard, folks. Don't do words. Stay in school. Phantessma had to go into a secret room there that has a lot of supplies in it. Which is fine, it wastes time, but it's better than losing eggs and resetting. Especially during a race. Okay, so SHM is talking to Brentilda, like I was mentioning earlier. Brentilda gives you 3 answers to the grunty questions on the Furnace Fun board later, and he just entered those answers onto a Furnace Fun calculator, which determines a pattern of, or a set of answers that your file has. It's random every time, so it's hard to guess. So that's why we have the calculator tell us. Yeah, SecretHumorMan has been playing this game a lot longer than Phantessma, I'm pretty sure. So SecretHumorMan has a lot more experience. So he's using the warp pot Pot. Weed. Pot. Okay. To get back to FP or Freezy Peak. I don't want to use abbreviations just in case you guys don't know what they are. Furnace Fun Calculator calculates how much fun you'll have during this run, obviously. Yeah, but then it wouldn't exist because every runner doesn't have fun playing this game. Is she ahead of her baby at all? So, SecretHumorMan going into Freezy Peak Furnace Fun. Jesus Christ. If he's in Furnace Fun, he'd be better than Taz. Yeah, but he's not a tool, so that's good. For those of you who don't know, TAS stands for Tool Assisted Speedrun. That's where that joke came from. Nice snort, dude. Yeah, so all values for a calculator are negative. Like, no matter what you do, you could love this game and it would still put negative. So SHM right here. Normally you'd have to, like, kill all these green things to let the twinklies go through, but if you stand on that present, at the right side of that present, then they just despawn. They don't even load. Oh, excuse me. So they just walk right through. Exactly, Vandalite. It's like saying I've never died in a car accident because I don't drive. I'm never going to an STD because I don't have sex. Both those things are probably true, Hag, but I don't know. SHM opting out of YOLO Star. Are we gonna follow the same pattern? Is Phantessma gonna show us that when she gets there? Who knows? Find out next time on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. So, Yellow Star is where you, like, land from your flying animation. And then you go through, just walk through the star once, and then jump through it twice, and then ground pound to go through it 3 times. And then after the cutscene, you'll still be in flight. And SHM big bomb through the pipe there for the pipe jiggy, and then go to sled to get Boggy to cough up a jiggy for another jiggy. Gotta do it, Cosmic. Yeah. Caster call out school sick today to cast? Yes. Because F school. Almost said the word. Don't want Fiesel getting mad at me. Runner in chat, yeah. So SHM making his way into the tree to get some notes. Yeah, tricky. I almost said it. I'm an edgy teenager, what can I say? No, I'm actually Kirby. Wow, I'm terrible at jokes. I just realized this. Okay. So SHM getting some red feathers because they were pretty low in red feathers at that point. And then he's gonna kill these snowmen. World record sword. I don't know. So you kill these snowmen by hitting the red X's on their hats, by the way. If you couldn't see that. If you can't see that, then I'd probably advise you to go to your doctor's office. SHM tries to big bomb into Mumbo's and he gets it. Nice. Yo, SHM is in chat. Good luck, SHM. If you can hear me. So SHM is the next transformation, which is a walrus. No one likes a walrus. So just unless you want to see more MMM action, this is probably a bathroom break. Unless you want to join the spam, because Hey 1K is coming up in a minute. Alright, Hey 1K, Hey 1K. Everyone, I'm on phone so I can't spam it. Because screw mobile. Hey 1K. If you don't spam it hard enough, SHM will lose the race. The walrus is fueled on Hey 1K. Meanwhile, Phantessma is doing the pumpkin section, but we already saw that, so just stay tuned for Hey 1K. So SHM is collecting notes along the way, because Boggy is really slow. So we have time to do that. And if you go too far ahead of him, he'll start catching up, and then he'll get to a point where he's going too fast, and then you'll just lose because he'll be too fast for you. Luckily, he didn't win. He didn't lose. God dang it. God, I really swear way too much is actually way more difficult than I anticipated to not swear. But he gets Jiggy for the race, gets a Jiggy for a walrus, the fat walrus, and then gets notes and goes back to Mungo's. In the bathroom. Counter number 1. Boggy's slower than my dead grandmother. Oh, crap, I said the joke wrong. Boggy's slower than my grandmother and she's dead. Hag tried this on for size. I've never seen an episode of Mr. Rogers. And I never plan on doing it. So SHM is making his way to the scarf. He's gonna go up the scarf and get a lot of notes. And red feathers along the way. So that's cool. Okay, Hag, whatever you say. I'm just saying that size doesn't fit you. You should really try another one. SHM making his way up the snowman. Because there's Jiggy at the top for killing all the little snowmen. Down at the bottom of the level. I haven't seen this before. How long is an average 100% run? On average, runs can range from like 205 to like 330. 2 hours and 5 minutes and 3 hours 30 minutes. For a SecretHumorMan, it'll probably be around 2 hours 20 minutes, 2 hours 30 minutes. For Phantessma, probably around 2 hours 50 minutes to 3 hours. If your name is Hackney, yeah, it's 7 years. He's still doing his run. God bless him. SHM doing a cool beak bomb to avoid fall damage, and then giving the presents to the kids. Because this is Goodwill Kazooie, apparently. Or Salvation RB Kazooie, I don't know. Whatever you prefer, I guess. And get ready, because SHM is going to do a second Wahey 1K in just a minute. Get your Waheys ready. Wahey 1K. Can't forget the 1K. Santa Kazooie. Sure. Just want to be boring. Alright, Wahey 1K. Go. I can only do one because screw mobile. Wahey. Wahey. SHM getting the rest of the notes and this green Jinjo behind this house here. You can get more stuff as Banjo-Kazooie because Banjo-Kazooie is a lot faster than the Walrus, if you can tell. And Phantessma just starting. Pretty easy peek. Wahey, you found all 100 notes. Can we get an extra Wahey for bottles? I didn't actually realize he said that. SHM wins the race and victory is ours. Now we go into Walrus Cave. Someone's putting out some nice space for us outside. That's what you get for living in a trailer park, I guess. Trailer park boys. Unfortunately, there's no way to skip this 10th Chicky animation. And now SHM's gonna jump into this freezing pond, hold A so he falls during his taking damage animation because he take damage because the water is so cold. And then he's gonna take a lot of damage and then swim under here to get this honeycomb. It's a lot faster than going as a walrus and then going all the way back. Now SHM is out of Freezeezy. 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 Say that 3 times fast. No, 5 times. 10 times. So that's what. That's why SHM broke the other web on the floor for that flight pad. Finally getting to see that. And he's gonna get 2 lair chickies from this. Oh, he gets them in a weird order though. This is way different than any stress, I know. Oh, that big bomb actually looks scary. I thought it was gonna land on the nose for a second. So is that actually faster, what he's doing there? I'm not even sure. It doesn't look faster, but I don't know. Normally what I do there is I do the eye jiggy first and I go for the jiggy that I peak bomb clipped into, and then from there I grab the running shoes again and run towards the door. So now SHM is heading into the infamous Rusty Bucket Bay, which has the infamous engine room. So that's gonna be fun for him. Let's see how he does with that. Luckily, the Like I said before, the puzzles tend to get farther away from the levels later in the game, but this one for our Rusty Bucket Bay is right next to the level. So that's very convenient. Don't have to go very far, don't have to waste that much time. And here he goes, he's entering. The first thing he's gonna do is go into this pipe. There's a lot of pipes and like sub areas in this ship here. So you're gonna see him enter a lot of areas. Oh, he gets hit. He gets sniped by the wall monster there. I forget the name of it. Normally just run under them, but those small ones you can't because they're as big as you, so they just hit you, and then you die. And then everyone around you ever loved dies, and then everything dies. The end. Alright, now we're going to engine room. Let's just watch SHM. Everyone stare at SHM's screen. Make him feel the nerves. Kappa. Phantessma's entering Mumbos. She's gonna turn to the walrus in just a second. She's actually doing really good for her time. I'm proud of her. I'm proud of both of these runners. Grill Champa, thank you. I never take time to learn their names because who actually cares? SHM makes it through the first fan blade of the engine room. As you saw there, he like lined up his camera so he's perfectly straight, parallel with the fan blade. Then he runs towards it and then immediately rolls and jumps through. And then you can get through like that. And then he gets it for the second one, so that's good. Now all he has to do is press that switch so the timer jiggy starts, and then he can clip through this window. Come on. Come on. It's easier just walking with Banjo. There we go. That seam is really bad between that window and that wall, so you can just clip right through it if you run at it long enough. You're probably dead. Of course I am, son. I loved you ever since I adopted. I mean, ever since your mother birthed you. Well, hey, 1K, Phantessma, go. Well, hey, 1K. Well, we wait in suspense to see if SHM drowns in the gunky water because double air is taken when you're under the water, polluted water. SHM gets the jiggy. He's almost out of air. He's gonna make it to the box in time. Oh my god, this is so scary. I'm so scared, guys. Oh my god, I can't. Oh man, that was scary. Whew. That was close. So now he's gonna get this orange ginger, and we're gonna go on along with our lives. God, my nose is plugged. Allergies are bad, guys. Don't have allergies. And don't live in the springtime if you have allergies. Rip. So he's gonna big barge that switch, almost said split, and then that's gonna trigger a TNT box. Oh, is Phantessma gonna win? Oh my god, this is so scary, so scary. Oh, she just barely wins. Going back and forth here, I love it. That's a tight jump for SHM to that witch switch. Most of the time it's easy, but sometimes it's stupid. And then SHM's gonna do a boss skip here. If you shoot eggs right as you enter the room here, you can like move the boss, and since the boss is like damaged, it just automatically goes into its fighting phase, and then it skips the cutscene. Yeah, it was a pretty good push. Not gonna lie. SHM going into yet another one of the sub rooms in the ship. He's gonna go into the garbage can, where all of the runs that have ever been belong of this game. Phantessma is completing the walrus section. Let's compare to my PB with Phantessma's. I have a 245.08, I think. That room SHM just left is really tricky, that movement. Yeah, I have a 146.29 FP, and I have a 245, and it looks like Phantessma's gonna be ahead of that at leading FP. So she's actually sub 245 pace. So wish her the best of luck. If she does beat my PB, you can see you can expect like a 5-hour stream from me tomorrow, or just a 3-hour if I just do a run. Kappa. Anyways, back to the tournament. SHM is going into a pool of toxic waste. If he falls in there in Talon Trot, it'll actually Talon Trot dive him, and it'll take him a little bit to get back to the surface. But luckily that didn't happen. And all's good. He's gonna side barge this switch, and that is gonna raise the gate, which is gonna be timed. Because if you don't get to Jiggy in time, it will close, and you have to hit the switch again. You'll hate your life. Trust me. But luckily, SHM made it on time. It's pretty easy if you know what you're doing. And if you're quick enough, you can get into that pipe before the cutscene starts skipping it. And we're going into the kitchen where your mom belongs, making me a sandwich, and then... But your mom isn't in here, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's wrong with her, but we're out of there, so that's fine. Now we're going to yet another sub room in the ship. This one is the bedroom, where your mom belongs, but I don't see her in here, so what the hell? Oh dang, we just saw like both of the screens were like doing a jig animation at the same time. That's kind of cool. Yeah, that sync though. That's cool. Probably Grunty's bedroom. Grunty's your mom? Ew. Well, that explains a lot, actually. SHM making his way in between the funnels, getting notes, and Jiggy on top of the funnel eventually. Then Grunty is... Grunty, what? God. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. Phantessma is going ready for a second Wahey 1K, so get your Wahey 1Ks ready. I'm sorry, Phantessma, I called you Grunty, no one tell her. If I want to hear bad jokes, I go to open night, mic night. Oh. You want to watch a Banjo-Kazooie 100% tournament? I see. Alright, Wahey 1K. Phantessma's on her second one. This is your last chance. Wahey 1K. Go. Someone's probably gonna tell her. I don't really care. It was an accident. I mean, we're talking about Grunty's bedroom, and then I went to talking about Phantessma, and my brain's slow sometimes. Well, I mean, I speedrun Banjo, so of course my brain's slow. That's kind of a requirement for running this game, by the way, if you're looking to run this game. So Phantessma luckily didn't fail. It looked like she was going to for a second there, but she pulled through. Nice. And this HM is going towards the end of RBB. Oh, he falls though, so he has to go all the way back up for it. Oh, he falls again. He has to go all the way back up for a Jiggy. That sucks. Looks like Phantessma's gonna be like 2 minutes out of my PB, so she's... If she ties my PB, which loses like a couple minutes in CCW and Grunty, then she can get sub 240 probably. Is a realistic estimate for her. Depending on her end game, I don't know how good her end game is. Which is pretty good, honestly. Going from 257 to 240. I'm sorry, Casey. I'm having a slow day today. Hey, I didn't say all women belong in the kitchen. I just said your mom. Your mom belongs in the kitchen and the bedroom. That's all I said. It's not that bad. Why is Phantessma about a world behind? Is there death at some point? No, Phantessma's just... Phantessma isn't bad. She's just not as good as SHM. Let's just say that. That's the nicest way I could put it. Have a stroke day today? Why does everyone think I'm having a stroke, okay? Like, what? What's going on to make people believe I'm having a stroke? SHM going into that room getting 100 notes, so it doesn't matter if he dies, although it would waste time because he still has to get a honeycomb. And Phantessma making her way to the flight pad for the lair section. She does the correct route. Thank you, Phantessma. He's stroking out, I hope not. I don't want to get banned by Fiesel. Okay. Dolphin is cut in half, yeah. This game's pretty morbid for an E-rated game, so if you're watching with your kids, I'm sorry. But I didn't know this game was made in Japan. So SHM going to the last room of RBB, he's gonna get this honeycomb in here, and he also attempted a Jiggy dance skip for the 10th Jiggy, the Junjo Jiggy right there, but I think he failed it. Yeah, he failed it. Banned for stroking. I'm sorry, guys. It's been one of those days, you know. You know, sometimes you just gotta let it all out. Yeah. God. So SHM is our RBB without a death. That's good. And he's making his way to CCW, which is almost, oh my god, I almost said Cloud Cuckoo Land. Please help me. Click Clock Wood. Jesus Christ, man. Can row a boat pretty fast. Yeah. No, Hag, I think you're just hearing things, honestly. No, if you're just showing up, I was gonna talk about Phantessma's gameplay, and we were just talking about something about Grunty's bedroom, or like we looked at our bedroom in RBB, and someone chat said it was Grunty's bedroom, so I'm like, okay, maybe it is Grunty's bedroom, and then I'm like, well, back to Grunty, I mean Phantessma. That's what happened. SHM doing the noob strats, cause sure, and then. Normally, you're supposed to backflip on that leaf in the middle section there. And then go to the puzzle switch for Clockwood because it requires a switch now because we're at the end of the game. The game has to get hard now. Mr. Rogers satisfies you, I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does. In ways Banjo can't. Well, I mean, Banjo isn't a person, so I'm sure Mr. Rogers does pleasure you in ways Banjo can't. Physically can't. You get the blue egg next to your PB. That's true. Egg doesn't care about that. 12 hours a day, Jesus Christ, man. That's dedication. So SHM is unlocking the finishing the final puzzle. Yay for him. Phantessma's still in the race, though. Unless she dies at engine room a lot. SHM can die in winter or something like that. And give Phantessma a chance. Anything can happen in a tournament. Anyway, let's watch Phantessma. SHM is tucked in Brentilda, get the grunty answers for the calculator. And Phantessma's doing the engine room. Tessa's golden almost every split. Damn, how far is she ahead? She's ahead of my PB. And it's a 245, so, I mean, she's definitely way ahead of her PB, probably. Yeah, you only need the required amount of tokens unless you're running max percent. Which, no, don't do that. Oh, that was close. Phantessma almost died there. The way she got knocked off the first time. This HM making his way to the final level of the game. Well, traditional level with 100 notes, 10 jiggies, click Lockwood. This level's divided up into 4 sections, one for each season: spring, summer, fall, and winter, in that order. And then spring, we go into spring again, but that's only for a couple minutes. I don't think SHM does soft luck, but we won't talk about that. We'll only talk about that when the good players start playing. Phantessma gets a clip, nice. She didn't die in end room, that's really good. She's doing really good. Proud of both runners. And this HM is just going to be climbing up this tree. Legend of Zelda next, who the hell cares? Yeah. I like Zelda, right? I'm commentating Banjo now, so I have to pretend I like Banjo. So, the bridge SHM is going on right now is kind of tricky. It's a scary movement, especially if you're jumping, because jumping is the fastest movement. I never even mentioned the fastest movement. I'm a top-notch commentator. Fastest movement on land is jumping in Talon Trot. And luckily, Phantessma gets the jiggy on time, and she has plenty of air to get on this box. She probably didn't even have to jump on that box, but she did for safety. Oh, did she miss the Jinjo? Oh, she missed the Jinjo. Okay, yeah, that's why she got more health. Okay, I was watching SHM because he's ahead. And now SHM freed Eerie. Almost called him Eagle for some reason. Eerie. He's probably one of the longest jiggies in the game. You unlock him in spring, and then you feed him 5 worms in summer, 10 in fall, and then in winter he gives you the jiggy because he's all grown up. And then now we're gonna plant the seed with Zoe's poop eggs. Yeah, this game has really bad camera angles sometimes, but that's just N64 for you. I mean, just look at Mario 64's camera. Don't even get me started on that. Phantessma unlocking that TNT box so she can go into the boss. Hopefully she gets the skip. And SHM leaving spring. So SHM needs 25 Mumbo tokens for the final transformation in the game, which is in this level. So I guess I get 5 more, which I'm sure he will. Oh man. Allergies. Allergies suck. Allergies. Oh, Phantessma is kind of a iffy skip, but that was pretty good overall. Oh, SHM falls. You'll see that a lot in CCW. That's just what happens. My eyes are watering. I'm crying because of how good this race is. It just gets me, you know. I'm crying because allergies suck. Like, comment, and subscribe if you hate allergies. So SHM is using gold feathers for this minigame because it's a lot faster and easier. Plug water. Oh, this stream has been sponsored by water. I don't have water with me, but I have Gatorade. Gatorade, what the hell? Mountain Dew. I have Mountain Dew with me. I don't have water because they don't pay me enough, but they pay other people, so yeah, shouts to water. SHM abusing the camo for his own benefit. What a guy. I have Diet Mountain Dew. I have Dew SA, but no, I just had a regular Mountain Dew earlier today. Gatorade Mountain Dew is kind of the same. Yeah, it actually kind of is. Mountain Dew is sweeter though, because it has a lot more sugar. I hope your allergies, I don't know, hydration good. I don't know. Oh, and I forgot to mention, to unlock all the seasons in Click Lock Wood, you have to press a switch. Do SA. Hey, I actually like Do SA, okay? When him Do SA, America, man. America's the best country. Our president may not show that, but hopefully in 4 years we'll have someone different, or hopefully someone not worse. I don't know how we can get worse than this, so. Let's talk about politics. Fresh 12-pack of Do SA. That's good. Oh, SHM failing at jumping on the leaves. Jumping on the leaves are kind of annoying. There's Jicky at the top, though. Not one time. Aw, rip, dude. Pussy. Okay. And all throughout this level, SHM has been avoiding killing those birds because when you kill your first one, it gives you a cutscene. Grunty is a great politician. Maybe. I mean, she kind of is a politician in this game. She kind of runs this game, but yeah, this basically is Grunty's game, so. Grunty's gonna make Spiral Mountain great again, and Spiral is not great. Yeah, someone has to do that. Oh my god, if it's even possible. He miscounted tokens. Aw, rip, SHM. He only has one to get, though. So I'm sure he can find one other token to get. So I think he'll be fine. Although he just typed in chat, so I don't know what happened. Because of delay. So he fed the 5 worms to Eerie. Is it Eerie or Irie? I think it's Eerie. And then Eerie goes back to sleep until fall, where we have to give him 10 because he's fat. This is why people in America are obese. People all around the world, actually. Because Banjo feeds them too much worms. Too many worms. Nice English. Tessa making her way into RBB. She's doing really good. Proud of both runners. Proud of her and SHM. Although I don't know if SHM is PB based or not. I guess he's not, but You never know. He has too many. Oh, okay. I thought he had not enough. That's what I assumed when he typed in chat. Okay. Thank you, Steve. What is the world record for 100%? World record for 100% is 2 hours, 3 minutes, and 35 seconds by Stivity Bobo, who's also in this tournament. I don't know when his next match is. Actually, I think his next match is in the next round of the tournament after the group stage. Oh, Phantessma. Oh, man, that sucks. What is she gonna do about this? She got knocked off the ship. That's a big waste of time. Okay, she's gonna go back up. Okay, that's probably a good thing. But she missed a Mumbo token up there, so she's gonna have to make that up somehow. Where's she going? I don't know. So SHM's making his way through fall. He had to go into Mumbos, even though Mumbo is only available in spring because in other seasons he makes some bullcrap excuse to not be there. In fall, it's because he has too much leaves, too many leaves, and then winter he's not even there. And then summer, I think it's too hot. Yeah, it's too hot for him to transform. I don't know, the Mumbo's already pretty hot, so I don't know how he can be too hot in summer, but okay. SHM making his way into Naughties. He'll come back in winter. And that'll be an interesting section coming up. And does... Okay, maybe, I think he does do soft walk because he doesn't hit Gobi yet. Unless he's gonna do that now. Yeah, he's gonna do that now, okay. So there's a different route you can take through this level where you actually finish the third hit on Gobi. And no, what you do is you go into the second to last stage of the flower growing, and then you go back to spring. And then you poop eggs into the thing to make it grow to the third stage. And that soft locks the game. So during the cutscene, you would get hit by a bunch of bees in the beehive. And then you'd do a bunch of inputs to get to Mumbo's hut while the camera is soft locked. But that's not even Hag does that, and he's top 5. So at least I think he's top 5. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I could probably look it up. Hang on, I'll look it up. I should know more. I'm a commentator. But... Whoa, where'd I go? Okay, I think I clicked the link in chat. Okay, good. Yeah, Hag is 5th place. And he doesn't do soft lock, so it's nothing that you'll see a lot of the runners doing. But I don't know who does what strats, excuse me. Just playing the random match at 8, I have no idea. Ask Fiesel. Or just type, I don't know what command, type schedule, exclamation point schedule or something like that. And to give you the speed gaming schedule. So SHM, he could have gotten this Jiggy inside of the treehouse in summer, but the floor basically isn't there, so he'd have to jump to the Jiggy. So he chose to do it in fall, which is very smart, especially during the race. And yeah, exclamation point title, there you go. I mean, schedule. Phantessma does not get the Jiggy dance skip, oh well. It's a hard skip. And SHM is doing a Jiggy. So Namnut's a squirrel. He needs his nuts to hibernate. He needs all six of his nuts. I don't know what gene he had to get all those nuts, but good for him, I guess. And they're scattered all over the place, and Banjo has to get them for him by touching him. Take that as you will. Because he dropped them in the woods somewhere. Hey, at least they dropped. Okay. Phantessma is out of RBB, making her way into CCW. Just if she keeps going at this rate, she'll definitely beat me. Possibly even beat me. She's a minute ahead of me. And SHM positions himself so that he gets a jiggy dance during the cutscene, which does not waste time because you're killing 2 turtles with 1 stone. Do we decide on killing turtles in back in Bubble Gloop, or do we decide on birds out? Gold split on the RBB as well. Damn, she's doing pretty good. I don't know where SHM is. I think he's not even going against his splits because his timer's gray. Right there, it's light red. It's light red. I can see on my phone. Okay. The stream I'm watching on my laptop isn't best quality, but it has less delay, so I can commentate more accurately. So SHM is feeding Eerie his 10 worms so he can get bigger, grow strong in winter. Okay, good. If you stand in the wrong spot there, Eerie can actually clip you through the nest, and you'll take a bunch of fall damage and possibly die, and that's not good at the end of fall. So luckily that didn't happen to SHM. SHM jumps down to the flower jiggy, and I think he's pretty much done with fall. Or autumn, whatever you prefer. I'd call it fall. I'm tired. My life's so hard, I'm tired every day. Okay. This is talking to Bruntilda, good idea. And SHM is leading autumn, or fall. It's fall in CCW because of falling that Banjo does, that's true. We didn't see any falling there really though, so we're good. SHM is in winter, probably one of the hardest sections of the run in my opinion. Especially if you're doing the big bomb clips, let's see if he does it. Or if you do ice clip, if you're ARB, that's really hard. So Irie is a big adult now, and he's gonna fly away, because why not? And he's gonna poop out a jiggy, because this game likes poop. Aren't all seasons fall by that logic? That's true. So take it as you will. Let's take a survey in chat. How many of you call it fall? How many of you call it autumn? I call it fall. Everyone around me, like IRL, all my IRL friends call it fall. I guess it depends where you are, I guess. SHM's so far having a good winter, but he hasn't gotten to the hard part yet. Fall, autumn, fall. Roll both ways. You're bi-seasonal. I see how it is. We don't assume seasonalities here. God, I'm terrible. It's early winter. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so he doesn't do the big bomb clips. He does ice clip, so he's not obliterator, so he'll probably be fine. Sorry, Arb. Damn, Phantessma's doing really good, actually. She can definitely beat me if nothing bad happens. Alright, now we know our obliterator didn't steal SHM's controller, so this run is legit. That's good. And then he got an extra Mumbo token there. because he only had 24 and needs 25 for the final transformation. And now he's gonna go all the way up. There's a Jiggy all the way up here. Gonna try and grab him in flight. Then he's gonna drop down to a window and try to break that window with an egg from on top of it, like this. There we go, perfect. And then he's gonna fly right in. If you take too long with that, the snowman that's right there can kill you. And don't drop the soap. Yeah. I don't know. Luckily he didn't though. Phantessma just unlocked the flower. Well, she grew the flower the first time. And now SHM is out of winter. So he's almost done. Oh, he said sexy. Something good's gonna happen. I'd watch him if I were you. Or maybe he's being sarcastic and something terrible happened. We'll have to wait and find out. He doesn't do winter clips. Yeah, I don't either. So I don't blame him. SHM does a lot of different strats. I'm not saying they're bad strats. I'm just saying they're different from what I'm used to, at least. That's perfectly fine. Yeah. The Jiggy and egg shot went. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I apologize. Chat is delayed for me. Thank you, Star. Like I said, I'm a very good commentator, obviously. Kappa. Big cap on that one. So now SHM is a B. And he can fly infinitely because he's a B. Obviously. And then he gets the final two Jinjos, and that's pretty much it. Got the 10th Jiggy. Since he got it as transformation, it skips the animation. He clips out of here by flying. If you hold B, you fly faster, and then he does that right into the corner and clips out. And he's on the furnace fun, guys. I mean, anything can still happen, but I think SHM's got this. I probably jinxed it though, so we'll have to wait and see. Phantessma isn't that far behind though. She's only in summer. She's only still like 10-15 minutes behind. Final 3 Jinjos, yeah. Yeah, it's my first time doing commentary, so if I mess up a few times, I'm sorry. If I do more commentary, I'll probably get better. I was not used to like commentating on other people's gameplay. I don't even commentate my own gameplay half the time. Ooh, Phantessma. She wanted to jump and get that worm, but she fell, so she's gonna have to go all the way around. And SHM is in Furnace Fun. He's gonna answer a bunch of questions about the game, basically trivia. At the end, he's gonna do a skip found by my boy RB, Poo, or Obliterator. This character has this dumb voice. I think it's Trunker the Elephant. No, it's Tree. Oh, I'm wrong. See picture. Oh god, that's obviously Gobi's Valley. I mean, come on. What? Why did he answer that? Well, I'm so funny. So this is where the calculator comes into play. See, he pauses here because he's actually typing a keyword of the question. So it's like, so Grunty asks, what does he take to bed at night? So he would take like bed, well, not bed. There's tons of bed questions, but like take to bed or something like that. But he got it wrong, unfortunately. The calculator isn't 100% correct some of the time. But I got the second one right, so that's good. So what he does is, when he talks to the Bruntildas, he double clicked on the answers that the Bruntildas gave him. And what that did is, for the calculator, is that the calculator like narrowed down the possible patterns of answers to grunty questions that he could possibly have. So when he got to these grunty questions, he would have less of a chance of getting them wrong. And obviously getting them wrong is a big waste of time, especially if you get it on the red death square. Good. Yeah, you can still type the keywords. The only way you can have it like 100% correct all the time is if you have like 10 answers put in already or something like that. I don't know exactly how many answers you have to have, but eventually it narrows it down to one pattern that you have. But since there's 256 or something like that patterns, actually I could open up my Phantessma calculator and see. I haven't closed it from my stream today. Yeah, there's 256 possible patterns, and you have to answer a lot of questions to narrow it down to one. And it's not worth it to answer all those questions. So we just type it in and pray. So now he's gonna type into the calculator again. Oh wait, he got that as the Bruntilda question actually, so that's good. So now he's gonna very carefully set up the skip. So a red death square question like that, if you get it wrong, normally it just pushes you automatically right into the lava. But if he just put a very specific position on that death square, and that made it so that he just gets knocked right back onto another square in the board, and that makes it so so that makes it so the game gets confused because he should be dead, like in the lava. So he can just like run across the board and skip the whole fake credits and completing the rest of the board, and it saves like 5 minutes. No, honestly, if I were Phantessma, I'd pull out safe strats. She's way far ahead PB pace. She's on pace to bot me, and my PB is 12 minutes better than hers, so not to brag, but I'm just giving you an idea of how good her pace is. SHM is close to PB. I don't know. I think he has a 218 or 217. One of the two. I can't remember. I'm stupid when it comes to memorizing people's times, but yeah, that's why. But when you do the skip, you're supposed to be dead because the red death squares are supposed to kill you instantly. But since you're not dead, the walls aren't even there because they didn't think to put them up. So you can still fall if you're not careful. But I haven't seen that happen yet, so we're good. Actually, yes, I have seen people fall there, but even I've fallen there a few times. Anyways, SHM is at Grunty. First phase was pretty easy. What he did was he dodged her once and then poofed a bunch of eggs, which landed on that little peg thing. And then all the 9 eggs that he had out hit her at once, and that ended the phase immediately. And then the second phase is she goes around and you have to shoot 3 eggs at her at everything 4 times. And this flying section is really annoying. You have to beak bomb her 4 times. But it's really annoying. You have to like kind of lead her on a little bit, and it gets harder obviously as the phases go on. But if you have a feeling for the timing, then you should be good. That was a really good flying section. That's a really easy section to lose a lot of time on though. Phantessma's in fall. Autumn. Making her way. She's doing really good. In SHM, the next phase is SHM is gonna have to poop or shoot 3 eggs into a Jinjo all 4 Jinjo statues. He misses the trick, which makes it so you activate one of the statues during the cutscene, which is faster because it automatically just skips the cutscene and replaces it with this one. But He's gonna poop 3 eggs or shoot 3 eggs into all 4 statues, and then they're gonna hit Grunty, and then Grunty's gonna fall, and then something good will happen. Trust me. SHM didn't PB as a 217. Never mind. Don't listen to me. He's really close to PB for a race, though. This is a really good race for him. Really good race for both runners. I'm proud of each of them. If Phantessma bops me, though, I'm gonna do lots of attempts tomorrow. Just saying. Nothing against her, I'm just saying. And then finally, the final big Jinjo statue has appeared. He has to shoot 5 eggs into each of the 4 things, and then once he does that, he's good. 2. It's kind of hard because she's shooting fireballs rapid fire at you. And GG, 2:18:49. That's a really good race time. Give it up for SHM, guys. Congrats on him. It was a really good run. GG indeed, SHM. So normally, don't we have the winner do an interview or something? If SHM would like to come on for an interview, he can. If he doesn't want to, that's fine. I'm just saying, like, even I got interviewed a couple times, so I think they're just doing that. But if not, we can just watch Phantessma probably PB. She's on wicked PB pace. You golded that winter by 30 seconds. Dang, SHM, that's really good. GG, dude. That was a really good winter. Good CCW in general. That's a really good run in general. 2:18 is a fantastic race time. Now, SHM, your next step is learning winter clips. I know it's going to be rough, but I'm sure you can do it. Phantessma taking her time with the bridge. That's very good. That mosquito, you cannot trust that mosquito. Let's call it mosquito. I don't know its actual name, but now Phantessma's grabbing the nuts. Like I said, we don't assume seasonalities here, so it's all good. Still need a commentator for the match between Moose Man and Electric Fortune. Hey, maybe I should commentate that one too. What do you guys think? You guys want me to commentate 2 matches in a row? I'll actually be on time to this one. Wow. I don't know though. I'm like starving. Ready for Din Din. Tessa having some trouble. She doesn't want to backflip up there. That's fine. Oh, she fell. Get back up. There we go. So how were you guys doing today? Did you guys enjoy the race? I mean, the race is still going on, obviously, but the winner won. So did you guys enjoy it? Well, I haven't said this in a while. The stream has been sponsored by water. Thanks for racing, SHM. Really great race time. See you in playoffs. Yeah, SHM's moved on to playoffs. Congrats. Tessa feeding the worms to the Eerie. Ooh, Phantessma's in an interesting position. She might actually get clipped here. Let's see. Oh, that was close. I remember during the 301, I got clipped there and I died. That was back when I had a 320. That seems like forever ago, but it was just in January. She doesn't do soft lock strats either. Very good. Screw soft lock strats. Tessa leaving fall or autumn? I don't assume. People's pronunciation or preference of words. Now we're entering winter. Let's see how Phantessma does winter. You really get to see a runner's skill level when they enter winter, because there's so many different winter routes and different strats you can do. Like, it's really like if a new player is playing, they probably won't do an eclipse and not even an ice clip, you know. If a semi good runner is playing, they'll do ice clip and nothing else. And if like world records playing or top 10 or whatever, they'll probably do all winter clips. Oh, Phantessma's having a little trouble here. This is scary. Oh man, is she gonna fall? We'll see. Oh, okay, she's good. I agree though. That house can be stupid sometimes. Hashtag never forget. Hashtag rip. Arb died to ice clip. Sorry I'm not talking much, there's not much to talk about. It's kind of awkward commentating by yourself. But that's my life in a nutshell. Winterhouse is very mean. Oh, Phantessma's doing something a little bit different. Oh, I thought she was gonna. Thought she was for a second. She was just gonna walk up to the nest and get the Jiggy that way. I'm like, why is she doing that? But oh, not paying attention. She's doing really good. She can definitely bot me. She's 17 minutes from the end of winter. Definitely, it's possible. Go Phantessma. I've, if I'm not mistaken, this is her last match. Did she do the one, her one with Davey? I know me and her did ours, and she did hers with SHM. How'd she do against Davey? If she did it. What time is it now? EDT? 7:39. Possible to change the audio to Phantessmas. I'm not handling the stream right now. I'm just commentating. Fiesel is working the stream right now, so. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Davey forfeit and bubble gloop? Dang. Rip. She wanted to use mic? Oh. That's fun. I don't know if Davey and Phantessma are gonna do a rematch or not. Oh, Phantessma's having a little trouble shooting the egg. Oh, she just figured screwed and she's just bombed it. Beak barged it. Rat tap rap, there we go. I'm stupid with words today. She got 100 notes, so if she dies, it's not as bad. She just has to get Jinjo's. Oh no, so Jinjo's reset. I forgot to tell. Oh! Oh shoot! Oh man, that was scary. I thought she was dead, but almost. That was close. Is your name iCup or ICP? iCup. It's iCup speedruns. Underscore is just there because Twitch wouldn't let me pick iCup speedruns for some reason. But yes, it's iCup, like eyeball. iCup. Or if you don't want to call me iCup, you can just call me Nick. I don't really care. Not ICUP speedruns, no, it's iCup speedruns. I think iCup sounds cooler, but I don't know. Oh, she's having a little trouble with the honeycomb. That can be a hard jump though. If I miss that jump, I just backflip right next to it. Ugh, excuse me. So now Phantessma's going back in the spring. That was a pretty good winter besides that fall. And she's gonna get the rest of the stuff. Oh wait, did she die? I didn't see. Because she doesn't have 8 Jinjos left. I thought she was going back in the spring. I think she did die. Wow. And now that goes to show you how much I'm paying attention. Good job, me. She died? Yeah, that's what I figured. Got sniped by Snursh. Oh man. That sucks. Rip Phantessma. She can still PB. She has a 257. She has 25 minutes to beat the game. From here, which is definitely doable. I don't know about 245 or sub 245, but that doesn't matter. She was on pace for that, but now it's over. Rip. She can definitely get it easily though. Sub 240. Yeah, I came up with mine in 8th grade, and now I'm in 11th grade, so it's a long time. I was iCup Let's Play, because when I was 13, 14, I was a Let's Player, but now I'm a speedrunner, so I changed it to iCup Speedruns. A little backstory for me, I guess. Is there any link to past random races today? Right, yeah, right after this on this channel. I think Phantessma will finish in 15 minutes. Depends on how Furnace Fun and rest of CCW and Grunty goes. Andy versus, hey, let's see if I can scroll up in chat. Andy versus Mike the V. Yeah. Or just do an exclamation point ATTLP. ALTTP. Doing a blind playthrough. Yeah, like an actual like sight blind. Not like never done it before blind. Why is she did she die before she got this? I think she did. I don't know. I'm going delirious. Oh, okay. I thought I meant by blind. I thought I meant like actually like can't see blind. I saw that guy a long time ago that like beat Ocarina of Time completely blind. Like he was blind from birth, I think, and he like used surround sound to beat the game. That was incredible, honestly. I'm jealous of that guy's talent. Like I could never do that. So now Phantessma has all the Jinjos again. She's gonna. Luckily, she had all 100 notes. That would really be bad if she didn't have all the notes before she died. Yeah, Runner Guy does blind child dungeon speedruns, but I'm talking about the guy that beat the entire game, like became an adult and beat Ganon completely blind. He wasn't even blindfolded. He was just blind from birth, I guess. I don't know if it was from birth or something happened, but he was just blind and he used like surround sound speakers to beat the game. It was really cool. So Phantessma's the B now. She's gonna go fly up, get the Jinjo. Or a guy helped the actual blind guy, yeah. That's really cool. That's a really cool story. I wish I had that much talent to beat a video game blindfolded. But I can barely beat the game fast, so I can't even, so yeah. Oh, he knew the game before, so he wasn't blind from birth. Okay. Phantessma's out of CCW. She can still bot me if she has a good Furnace Fun and Grunty. It's gonna be tight though. She can definitely PB. She has 20 minutes to beat the game to PB. So congrats on her PB. I hope I didn't jinx it, but I'm sure she can beat the game in 20 minutes. I mean, she's not that bad. She's not bad. I'm sure it didn't even take 20 minutes to beat the game from here without FFM. I mean, without Furnace Fun Skip. Blind from birth. Yeah, I'm talking about that like YouTube video where he's like explaining how he can like use the surround sound to like hear what's behind him in the game and stuff. Like he had a speaker set up all around his seat. And then like as he was going through Great Deku Tree in the YouTube video, he like explained how he can use the sound to like see, like for example, he's like, okay, so I know the door is right in front of me because of the sound the sword made when I hit the wall, you know, stuff like that. World record is very good. Stivity Bobo has been playing this game for ages. He's really, really good. I don't think anyone can compare to him. He's just so optimized. So Phantessma's almost done. She gets the Joker questions correct. Let's see how she does on the Grunty questions. Hopefully the calculator will work for her. Or is she even using the calculator? Oh, she gets it right. That's good. Yes, it's a pretty short game, even if you're playing it casually. Like the shortest, like the longest casual playthrough I've ever heard of is like 10 hours of total gameplay. It was over a days, but it was like 10 total hours. Activity is the task. If you search up Banjo-Kazooie tasks on YouTube instead of getting Hyper Resonance's actual task, you'll just get Stivity Bobo's PB. That's a fun fact. Fun fact, one of Stivity Bobo's world record videos had featured a woman reading a Santa erotica story during his run. And then the people in the call role played for Santa, auditioned for the role of Santa in that story. It was a very fun stream that night. If you want to watch it, it's his 203.40 run. But current world record is 203.35, so he beat it by 5 seconds like a week or two ago. Feels bad, man. Oh, got Grunty wrong. Calculator was wrong. Oh, she got another one wrong. Can she do it? Come on, you can do it, Phantessma. I believe in you. Oh, man. These Grunty questions can be hard sometimes. Especially if you don't have the calculator. I don't even know if she's using it. She's answering quickly if she's using the calculator. Maybe she can like subconsciously type with her using her mind, and she's just automatically has the keyword typed when the question's going. Oh, if she gets this one wrong, it's good. She's in trouble. I don't have sound, so I don't know. Okay, good. I hope that's good enough. How many carpets? Hopefully she does know the answer to that. It's definitely not 4, so that's good. Okay, she got skip. She walks around safe. Good, that's good for a race. That was scary. She has to be grunting in under 3 minutes to bot me, so I think I'm safe. But she can definitely PB. So congrats to her. She can beat Grunty in 15 minutes, I'm sure. So congrats, Phantessma, on the PB. And I believe this is her last match of the tournament because she lost twice. Wait, no. Yeah, she lost twice, but no. No, I think this would still be her last tournament match. I don't think she's moving on. I think Davy's still moving on. Because Davy won both of his before he forfeited to Phantessma. So I think SHM and Davy are moving in the Group F of the tournament. She has one more. I know she did her tournament with me on Sunday. And didn't she do her tournament with Davy like this morning or something? And she's doing her tournament with SecretHumorMan now. So wouldn't this be her last one? Unless I heard Davy forfeited in her race against him. But I wasn't there for that because I was sleeping, so yeah, she's done. Yeah. I don't think she's moving on, so Phantessma had a good run. Both had a good run, but we're gonna be out unless we are doing commentary in the future. You never know. Hell, I might even commentate another match like in a half hour from now if no one jumps up at it. Alright, so unfortunately we will not have time to interview Phantessma after the run. We didn't interview SHM, I don't think he wanted to, so. Because coming up next is a Link to the Past randomizer tournament. Andy versus Mike DeVee. If you're interested in that, stay tuned. Someone get cups a cup of tea. No, I have my Mountain Dew and Dew SA. I'm good. But I seriously don't mind commentating another match. Like, honestly, I like commentating. Phantessma's on the beak barging stage. She seems to be having a little trouble. This is more like how it normally goes. It's fine. SHM just got really lucky. Yeah, don't beak bomb downward. That's about my only advice for this phase. Don't mash B either, because if you mash B, you might do a rat-tat rap after you beak bomb, and that would kill you. Because you would just fall and die. Alright, she's done the flying phase. Yes, more Banjo will be happening on Speed Game 2 in about 45 minutes if your BK is your thing. But on this channel after this is a Link to the Past randomizer. Andy versus Mike DeVee. And I possibly might be commentating the other Banjo match if no one else jumps up at it. I honestly hope someone jumps up at it. I need to eat dinner. Well, I mean, it's 45 minutes. I could eat dinner in 45 minutes, but I seriously don't mind commentating another match, though. I like commentating. Yeah, I don't know much about A Link to the Past, so just let Fiesel tell you, I guess. This race wasn't close. The runners were in... Secret Humor Man is much better at this game than Phantessma. That's what happened. I'm not saying Phantessma is bad or anything, I'm just saying Secret Humor Man's better. It has a better time. And it's probably more consistent. But Phantessma's almost done. She's gonna be done within the minute. Yes, that 2 flag grandma. She's almost done. She only has one thing. 2 things? No, 1 thing. Yeah, no, 2 things. And there we go. Phantessma gets a 10-minute almost PB. GG. Secret Humor Man. Twitch.tv/Secret Humor Man won this race. But Phantessma got a 9-minute PB. Twitch.tv/Phantessma. That's great. So I'm pretty much gonna have to go right off the air because we have to start that A Link to the Past tournament on this channel. But thank you guys for tuning in to this Banjo tournament. Sorry I wasn't here for the first 20 minutes, but for the first 20 minutes of this race I was actually streaming. But someone in my chat said there's no commentary for this, so I decided to jump in because my runs weren't going very good. So I've been twitch.tv/iCupSpeedruns_. I might be commentating the other Banjo match tonight. We'll see if no one jumps up at the opportunity. I guess I'll jump in. I'd rather not though because my mouth is pretty tired, but I don't mind. I like commentating. So thank you guys for watching, and I'm gonna head out. Peace.